Hello, everyone. Oh, I cannot. There you go. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't get to work today. I'm still in my clothes that I got ready for work this morning, but I didn't get to go to work because transportation failed on me. It bailed on me. There was no transportation. Anyways, French fries and a cheeseburger. Let's just say prayer. Lord Jesus, thank you for this food. Bless us to my body and to your service. And sanctify this food by your word. And by your word, may this food be sanctified. In your name I pray, amen. Do your best always to say your prayers, to remember to say it. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful. Be grateful that you have the food that you have. You know, just remember. Try to remember. If you don't, it's fine. Like, French fries are not cold. Good though. I'm gonna buy a French fry. Oh. Hey, wait. No. The onions are perfectly soft. So they won't give me a bell obstruction. That spelled better too. Sweet Arizona real brew tea. Love sweet tea. Now, my mom has it unsweetened. She makes it after we bought the Arizona sweet tea. After it was done, we made our own tea. Now we make it unsweet. So, because not everybody likes sweet tea. Well, there's things that don't want like sweet tea, they like it unsweet. You know? That's really good. I didn't put any sauce on it. I just put mozzarella cheese, the real kind, the real mozzarella. Block of mozzarella. So flavorful. Hopefully my other manager, Dave, understood why I couldn't make it. I was sobbing today. Sweet Homes. Does it even really exist? Is it really real? Here in Ohio? Does it exist? Sweet Homes. Healthcare. Does it really exist? Strange. I mean, does it? Okay. So, quite a few months ago, last year, what was I saying? About a year ago. I was introduced to Sweet Homes. Okay? And there's this woman named Kay. Nice black lady. Very sweet. We had a meeting. My individual consultant, her and I had a meeting. She told me, at least, we can get the van. They had a wheelchair handicap accessible van, but it was all the way in Cleveland. Or was it Columbus? I think it was Cleveland. Yeah. And they can only bring it down like twice a month. They kept on changing it to twice to once a month. Off and on. And then this guy named Ralph is gonna be my provider. He called me. He's like, "Hi, Rebecca." Blah, 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 blah. He kept on going on and off about the van. It's here, it's not here, it's here, it's not here. Well, when it finally came, and it was finally here, they finally got a van here. Bought a van specifically for here. Wheelchair handicap accessible vehicle. Brought it down and bought it just for you. Well, there was somebody else that could have used it too. That was here, found out. So good. And it was off and on, like he wasn't messaging me properly, and he was giving me mixed messages, like mixed, saying one thing and then saying another. And he's like, "I'm so sorry for the wait, you deserve to get out, I'm so sorry." Blah, blah, blah. And then finally the van was here, right? He's like, "We can't take you out yet until we have Ben come out and expect it for us and teach my crew how to do the tie downs." Well, he was trying to contact Ben. This is a nice guy, by the way. Ben is a good guy. Works hard for his money. He's a very sweet, kind Christian. And I feel bad that sometimes when I message him in a horrible mood. But it's not on him. It's not about him. I feel horrible. But his name is Precious is wanting to say hi to you. And she's wanting my food. Precious, I'm going to give you kisses. Oh, no, she's gone. She's like, "No, thank you." "Don't want to smell your stinky breath." Are you kidding me? Get your ass down, bitch. Sorry. Yes. Because I swore at my cat. Damn. Now I'm going to be eating cat hair. Shit. It's okay. It's my cat. But no, gross. Okay. And it's like, I kept on telling him, he's not in the office on the weekends. It's Monday through Friday. You need to get a hold of him Monday through Friday. And make sure it's on the weekdays. Did he not really understand that? I guess not. Still was trying to get him on a Saturday or on a Sunday. No, he's not going to do it. He's not getting around. So finally, Ben's able to do it. And I'm trying to work with this idiot. Sorry, Lord Jesus. Work with this man who's so unsure of himself, who is so flighty. He's like, I don't know. And he won't work with me. He's pissing me off and upsetting me, and I end up practically bursting into tears. My mom had to grab the phone and talk to him. So we got it settled. I met him at work after work. I stayed home after work. I didn't have no one take me home because this guy was going to take me home in the van. And okay, so it was 4 o'clock. I got off. Met Ben at next door at CC's, at next door at Sweet Homes, Home Health. And let me tell you, something was sketchy from the get-go. Hidey-ho. I walk in, and his front receptionist, look, I don't give a fuck about her skin color. She was a nice black lady, but she was not professionally dressed for the job. Her nails were this long. Her hair was bright red, and the clothes that she was wearing was inappropriate. It was very inappropriate for that kind of job. And she did not represent the business very well with how she was dressed. I mean, she was nice though, and she talked on their phone. I remember when I was in there, all she did was talk on her phone. Girl, blah 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 to one of her girlfriends. And Ralph was late. Ralph was late. I was on time. Ben was on time. Ralph was late. Ralph was the one that was late. Like, you want me to do what you want me to do. You want it your way. We're giving it your way. Why aren't you on time? Okay. So it turns out he had a meeting in Bucyrus. Whatever. Okay, so they show this tie downs and he takes me home. Okay. On the way home, he's like, do you want to go anywhere? Do you want to do anything? No, I want to go home. I'm tired. I just got off of work. I'm tired. So I was like, I need you to pick me up and take me to work this coming Saturday. Can you do it? He's like, yeah, okay. All right, coming Saturday. Late picking me up. Late take me home. I'm sorry, but this man was not cut out for the job. He was like, I kid you not, like 500 to 600 pounds. 5 foot something. 600 pounds. I thought he was going to die trying to do the tie downs and everything. And then on the first day that he actually truly works for me was on Saturday. That's my busiest days. Okay? And that's why I really wanted to go to work, because that was my busiest, longest shift. That was a 6-hour shift, and that was my busiest shift ever. Okay? Okay. He brought his son. Out of all the days, he brought his son to help him and to train him. He was on training because he was hard. Let me take another bite. There's a gold kiss. I was a little pissed off. He took forever teaching his son how to do the tie downs because his son acted mentally challenged. Like, really, you can't understand what he's trying to tell you. Like, oh my God, I thought I was never going to get to work. Okay. Come and work. I worked for 6 hours and it was nonstop. It was crazy. When I was picked up, I was not smiling because I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to smile. I don't want to pretend like I'm happy when I worked a 6-hour shift and I'm like fucking dead tired. Pardon my French. He was like, are you happy with us so far? What do you think? Are you happy? Are we doing a good job? I wanted to say to him, no, so far you have not done a good job. So far you guys have sucked. And this is the first time you take me home. And he was an hour late taking me home. Guess what he was doing? Going to the bathroom. He was there. I got off at 5. His son was there. I was fine. Yeah. And I asked him, so I hear that you worked at CC's. How long did you work at CC's? Just for a couple days. I quit. I don't think pizza's my thing. He worked there for 2 days and just quit. And then his dad hires him. Doesn't seem like the type that likes to work at all. Okay. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm waiting. He's in there for a whole hour. Almost a whole hour. I wouldn't say now a whole hour. I got off at 5, and it was like 5:20 something before he got out. And then it took him an extra quite a few minutes to get me strapped in and put the tie downs, do the tie downs and everything. So it was like around 6:30ish. We're finally headed on the road. And he was like asking me, are you happy with us so far? What do you think? I don't want to smile. I don't want to say I'm tired. Just take me home. Take me home. Okay, you're tired. I'm like, yeah. So, okay. Next week, I give him a whole week's notice. A whole week's notice on May 10th. A whole week's notice of when I would need to go to work on Saturday. I was like, I don't work this Saturday. Told him on the 10th, I don't work this Saturday. I work next Saturday. I just want to give you a heads up. And I have the doctor's appointments on the 18th and 19th. I took time off. I called off. Took those 2 days off to go to doctor's appointments. And I told him about it. He's like, okay, thanks, Becca. I have even the messages right now. I took pictures too. Say thank you. Okay, 18th, my first appointment, and I'm glad that they are the ones that called me and rescheduled. But this happened before they called and rescheduled. Hey, that you didn't forget about my appointments, did you? He's like, excuse me, Rebecca, I have doctor's appointment today, a couple of them, like one, and I have one tomorrow. I hope you didn't forget. He's like, Rebecca, I told you to give me a week's notice, that you're going to need to give me a week's notice. I even tried to call him actually the day before, and he ignored my texts, he ignored my messages. And he didn't get in contact with me until 3 o'clock when my appointment was about to be 3:30. I told you that I needed a whole week's notice. I was like, I did on the 10th of May. I told you about these two appointments and about Saturday. He was basically calling me a liar. He was like, when did you tell me this? And I took pictures of the snapshot. I snapshotted the pic, of my conversation with him and sent it to him. And he stopped talking to me. And then a few hours later, when it was my appointment, he messages me and says, I'm sorry, I'm no longer with Sweet Homes. I resigned. He's talking about how he resigned. And he's no longer with Sweet Homes anymore, effective today. He got fired, and he just didn't know it. He got fired, basically. Fired. But I still didn't have transportation. That fucked me up really bad. Especially for today. I didn't have transportation to work. I had to call off. That's not good. I've only been there 2 weeks. Today was supposed to be my busiest, fucking craziest day. I was trying to get more money too. Nope. And so I'm calling, making calls. He gave me the names and numbers to the managers and everything up in Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm calling. I called my individual consultant, her trying to get a hold of him. He wouldn't even text her back, wouldn't even message her, wouldn't even answer the phone for her. And then we finally got a hold of the one that was responsible for everything up in Cleveland. He told me, I'm going to do my best to make sure you have a ride for Saturday. Give me until Friday and I'll call you back. And then the next day, Thursday, he talks to my individual consultant, because my individual consultant calls him, because she got the same message and same everything from Ralph, finally, an email. And so she calls and she talks to this Tyler Sims or Mims Sims. And he told her too that he would have someone for Saturday for me and that he would give her a call and both of us a call on Friday. He didn't call either one of us. He was supposed to call her Thursday too. He was supposed to call her Thursday. He didn't call her Thursday. He didn't call her Friday. He didn't call me Friday. No one called me Friday to let me know that they were actually going to pick me up this morning for my job. No one did. Okay, Saturday comes. I'm up at 6. I'm done and ready, like, before 7. 7:30 comes, and I'm like making calls to make sure that I'm gonna be picked up. No one's available. It was the on-call dispatcher for the company. They're forwarding that message right now. Make sure that it's an emergency ASAP. And then 9:30 comes. I'm talking to somebody else, and they're sending it as an emergency. Making a call and making it an emergency, but no one calls me. My individual consultant is calling them. No one's picking up. And everything. And then my mom stopped by at 10:45. The place is locked up and is dead and empty. Like it didn't even freaking exist. Like it doesn't even exist. And then my individual consultant was looking for this woman by the name of, what did I say before? The one I told you about before, the one that came over and had a meeting with us. And, I met a nice black lady. I can't remember. It's like she doesn't even exist. She can't find her. She doesn't have a number or nothing for her. She can't find her. She doesn't exist. And I was talking to my mom about it. Oh, what is her fucking name? Sorry, pardon my French. I forget, but anyways. It's like she didn't exist. And my mom and I were thinking, what if some people create these kind of businesses dressing up like they take care of people, and they take people and they get rid of them, they kill them, like take them on rides and they never get brought back home. It's a theory that it might happen. You never know how the government's getting rid of the elderly, the physically handicapped, the mentally handicapped, the mentally unstable. You don't know how the government will take care of them, get them muted, get rid of them. You don't know. It's just weird. And then I look on Google and I Google their company, and there's tons of people. There's 2 comments under their thing. They're saying that they're not professional. It's a scam. They're not doing their jobs. They don't come out and do their jobs and everything. And then I look on their Facebook, and someone commented, "This is a scam. This place in business is a scam." Oh, my God. It's cold, but I don't care. It's scary. If there's people like that do that, I could have been kidnapped and killed. Murdered. Who knows? It's scary. It kind of makes me think and wonder if there's either people that would go to that length to do that to people, to hurt people, or take people away from their families, make them disappear. I tell you, that woman in the office, though, she was a nice black lady, but she was not properly dressed. I mean, that's not how you behave and dress for a home health agency. You don't dress that way. Mm-mm. You don't. You do not. I'm sorry. I would dress in scrubs. I wouldn't get my nails done that way. If I was planning on working for a home health agency, I would get it done, but have it done shorter and nicer and cleaner. And I'd be wearing scrubs. Who cares what color her hair was? It was black. Or her hair was red, bright red. Who cares? The way she was dressed, her outfit, inappropriate. Her nails, inappropriate. Inappropriate. Mm-mm. Very inappropriate. And you should try this. Mozzarella, real mozzarella. Okay? And saute your onions a little bit. Make them soft. Fry them. And make them soft a little bit. And then just use that. Don't use any sauces or anything like that. It's really good. Mm-mm-mm. But, like, it's just weird. I was crying a little bit today because I was so upset. And I called work and talked to one of the workers there, and I was kind of crying about it. Yeah. I'm professional, I know. But I was upset. And the worker said, it's not your fault. It's not your dad. It's their fault. I'm sure I'm fine. Because now he's going to tell everybody she cried on the phone. She came in calling crying. But when I have a job, I take it seriously. No matter what, I take it seriously. And I had a serious job to do. Okay, my cup was dirty. What the fuck is that? Okay, well. Okay. Should've rinsed it out first. My bad. I don't know what that is, but my bad. I didn't know what I was gonna have for dinner. I was gonna DoorDash something, but nah. Okay, I have another packet. That's what I had in my bra with packets. I had the thing of tea behind me, this empty between my feet, and then this in my arm, my hands. Yeah. So yeah. I'm itching really bad. I need to stop. My doctor prescribed loratadine for me. Like loratadine. Okay. Isn't that the same as Benadryl? Anyways, I had Siri look that up. Thought she was gonna come on and be like, mm-hmm. So that's not her name. Oops. I'm just so upset. Anyways, thank you for watching me and hearing me bitch and complain about this place called Sweet Homes. Do not accept their services. Sweet Homes. Home Health. I guess because Ralph is no longer there, that's why they weren't open on Saturdays. He was going to be the only one that was going to take me, I guess. I don't know. That's just ridiculous. Donkulous. But anyways. Alright. I'm full. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't DoorDash anything. I need to save my money. I need to save my money. I'm so upset. So that's like $70, 71 bucks that extra bucks I could have made. That's the thing why I'm upset too. I have bills to pay. I have everything to pay. Like, come on. But anyways. I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to sneeze. All right. Bye-bye. Ugh.